Morning, folks. It's a bit of a mess in here. Been struggling around trying to find my food, my coffee cup, and I've just got some water on the boil. It's a bit awkward because I've got to do it before the midges come about. There's still not many about at the moment. It's a little bit of a breeze and coldness. Ow, ow, ow. That was a daddy long legs. Don't want that in the tent either. The light's probably attracting them. But yeah, I'm going to have Asian noodles with chicken, mixed vegetables, expedition foods for this morning's meal. Don't think there's going to be much chance of droning this morning. It's quite cloudy and it's going to be raining to 9 o'clock, so I might stay in the tent until then and then move. So I've got from my tent, I actually have a view of the sea. I'm right by the sea, in fact. I could hear what I think were seals last night playing in the water. But I couldn't open the tent because of the midges, because there was no wind and it wasn't cold enough for the midges to be gone. It was quite a warm night, so but the mornings always seems colder, so there's none about at the moment. I hope so my tent will be full of them. Well, you can see the sea now. I don't know if it's a seal down there. No, it's a rock. But like I said, I did definitely hear them last night. There was quite a few things moving about in the water and outside the tents. That's the problem with camping in these amazing spots. The pictures look great, but the reality is a lot of the time you're being eaten alive by flies this time of year anyway. But you know, it's worth doing. I love it. I wouldn't do it if I didn't like it. I'm really enjoying this hike. Amazing camping spot. It's no rush really, but yeah, I want to get the tent down before the midges come. So wow, it's a fantastic pitch, isn't it? I'm just going up and getting ready. I've had my food, as you've just seen in the video. I'm going to start getting ready now, packing my stuff away. It was supposed to rain, so that's why I'm up a bit later than I would have liked to. Would have got up earlier, but it said on the Met Office app that it was going to rain. It really didn't. Really, it was a little spot of rain, but that was it. So no midges at the moment, so I'm going to get my stuff down. Right, guys, it's raining now. I've got the tent down. But everything is packed away, no rubbish left behind, all rubbish packed in the bag. I'm going to get on my way now because, well, it's raining. So this is some remains of the mining in the area. I've just camped near here. There was an old ruins as well on the little bay, little beach I was camped by as well. And this is part of it. There's probably more along here as well. I did see a seal. It's gone now. It's a shame. I was hoping to get some video footage of it, but yeah, it's gone. Might see some, well, probably see some more, I would think. Okay. Oh, nearly bloody tripped then. Well, a bit tricky putting the tripod up along here. I'm holding the tripod in one hand and the GoPro in another. And these rocks are quite slippy, so I've got to be super careful that I don't slip up with all this. Oh man, it's beautiful along here. Absolutely stunning. Right. Well, because it was raining last night, well this morning actually, all the rocks are wet, the plants are wet, so even though it's not raining now, I've got to wear waterproofs because of the ferns getting clothes wet. This is a really nice part of the walk. It's just tricky with cameras in both hands. Oh, I nearly went then. And this backpack on my back. Yeah, if it wasn't for all that, this path is quite easy really, to be honest. This bit anyway. Right. With a big backpack, can I do it? Of course I can. Well, I don't know if that's a boat taking people out, tourist boat, or just fishing. Looks like a tourist boat. Don't know where it's going. Maybe it's a fishing boat. I am so tired actually. Probably should have had a bit more sleep. Wish these rocks weren't so wet. It's a lovely bit of the coast path though. Don't know which way I'm supposed to be going, up there or along there. I think I'm supposed to be going up this way. So I've just come along here. Bit of rough bit of the path really, not too bad. It'd be easy without a backpack, it shouldn't be any problem at all, but with a backpack, big backpack, it's quite hard. And then I've got to go along here. I don't know what the rest of this path's like. Right. There are a few tricky bits. I can't even film with the GoPro unless I've got it attached to me. Like I said, this would be so much easier if the rocks weren't wet and I had a much smaller bag and I wasn't carrying two cameras in each hand. A camera in each hand, I should say. Okay. Looks like it goes on like this for some time. I don't know how long this lasts. So I haven't seen anyone today so far. Just someone wild camping. That's it. I'm seriously getting really tired. Really tired where I'm going to have a lack of concentration, so really do need to stop somewhere. So I just come from that way and I've got to go along here. So I just had a look on the map. I'm not too far until we get to the road. It's just that this bit is very slow moving. It's a very interesting part of the coast path, that's for sure. I'd be whizzing through here if I didn't have this bag and all this gear I'm carrying in my hands. It's raining a bit now as well, so it's making the rocks probably slippy again. Well, I've just come from down there and I'm going down this way, and it looks like the path has improved no end. When I get down this bit here, I can see a sign for the coast path as well, and I can see someone in the distance coming along. So there's the beach I'm going to be walking along in a second, a lot easier than this. But first I've got to go down this rather steep, actually it's not too bad, hopefully not slippy. Nah, it's not so bad. Yeah, I don't know what this last bit's like though. Yeah, it looks alright. I've got to be so careful with these rocks. Look at that big boulder there. And there's a coast path sign where it says North, was it North Sannox? Ah. And we're down to some easier terrain. Not that I didn't like that bit, it was very beautiful, it's just very hard with all this gear. Well, that's pretty much the most remote bit over with now. I'm not too far from the road now, so you can see a lot more people around. You see people down there now, so. The sun's come out now. It's supposed to be a nice day. There were some people on the beach, but they left. Not that far from the road. I think there's two options to get to the road: an easier track or a harder route around the coast bit. See what it says along here. There's looks like there's a couple of houses and huts along here. I don't know if they're still lived in. This bit is much easier. Even though I'm really knackered, just around the corner I think is the road. I have to sit down before I get to the road, I think. So tired. I hope there's a shop nearby. Getting closer to the town now. I've put the tripod away because I don't want to be looking at around the town really. It's alright when I'm out on the coast getting some nice shots. But yeah, no more tripod shots or I'm going to go nuts. Oh, this is here. But you can pause it and have a read of it if you wish. I don't know if it's very clear though. Wow, it's beautiful. It's much more beautiful than I thought it was going to be actually. I can see the hills and the mountain. Well, actually, you can see some of the hills. There's still cloud covering some of the tops, but it's absolutely stunning. I think this was a guy who actually lived not far from me in the Cotswolds, a place called Churchill. So that's quite interesting. The guy who started off British geology. Still got flowers out. Well, it's still summer. The next few days, and then it'll be autumn. It's autumn on the 21st of September or the 22nd, but I'm going to be here for that, and I'm going to go to one of the stone circles near the coast path, hopefully. So here's the rubbish for rubbish bin. Rubbish for the rubbish bin. It's a lovely walk in it along this little road around the, I guess, the sea harbour, the sea lock. There's supposed to be a sandwich shop on the other side of this sea lock. Oh, there's an honesty box. More honey for sale, £8. Tell you what, the view from this little settlement is totally unexpected. It's absolutely stunning. Now I can see the tops of the mountains. Really stunning. It's actually gone really hot now actually. I know my watch says only 16.2 Celsius. It feels hot to me anyway. Okay, so there's some ruins. So there's a castle ruins there, and there's a ferry that leaves here. I didn't realise that. You'd think there'd be a shop here, wouldn't you, if there's a ferry point? There's a sandwich bar. But I really want to shop because I want to get some water. Oh, that's barred up. I don't think you can go in it. Oh well. So the ferry port is just over here. It looks like just a shelter. Maybe it's got a coffee machine in it. Who knows? There are supposed to be toilets. I wonder if the water in there is drinkable. Well, it's the ferry port. That's the waiting room for the ferry port here. So just leaving this little settlement. Just been to, I think it's called the Sandwich Bar. £1.50 a cold can. I got 6, but there's no shop here. I didn't video it. There was quite a few people there, so obviously. So if you can read that, I can't really make it out, but pause it if you want to read it. It is a grave. I don't know what it's all about, if there's just one person buried here or what, but it is a grave. It looks really ancient. So unfortunately I went the wrong way, even though I'm walking along the coast. This is a lay-by road, by the way. I'll be coming back onto the main road bit, but I was supposed to walk a bit further up the hill on a track, but I just didn't see it on the map. I don't think I've really missed anything. It's just walking through a forest, and this road's not very busy anyway, so it might actually be nicer walking on the road. So I'll tell you some things that impressed me about the Isle of Arran. There are a lot of bins. There are a lot of bins. I think England could learn a thing from that. Places like this need bins. They don't have them. They take them away under the thing that people should take their rubbish home with them, which is fair enough if you've got a car, but not everybody has a car. So if I'm doing a long distance trail, like, I want to buy stuff on the way and then dump rubbish on the way in the bins. So if I'm buying stuff from communities, I'm paying something towards that. I expect to use the bins. I think it's great. There's so many bins here. I mean, it's just common sense. So it's quite a walk along the road now, I think. Even though I shouldn't be on the road now, I should be on that track I just said about. But then after that track, it goes on the road for quite a bit to the next off-road bit, and the next off-road bit is where I'm probably going to camp. Hopefully there's somewhere to camp. Just coming to the next settlement, Catacol. Not sure if that's how you say it. There you go, Catacol. So my track was supposed to be up there somewhere, and it comes down soon, and I've just been walking along this road along here. Can't complain, it's beautiful. There's loads of these bus stops around the island, and they always put seats. Most of them got seats in, like, like household seats, not benches. Absolutely stunning views. I'm just leaving that little settlement now. Some nice little houses there. Sorry I didn't video them. I took a picture. Maybe I'll put that up on this video. There's a lot of really good hikes actually on the Isle of Arran. Not just the coast path, there's a lot of inland hikes and up mountains and to lochs. This roofless ruin was the barking house where sails, ropes, nets of local fishermen could be preserved by immersion in a solution known as couch. 2 metal vessels are still visible. Oh yeah, that will be those there. So apparently there's a loch you can walk up to on this route here. Might be something I think about if I finish the coast path early. It's only 4 miles apparently. I've just walked up this road, come all along the coast along there, and More road walking. Health and safety alert. So I've just walked up the road from down there and I'm going up here. So I've just come from up there. Actually, I haven't said, but over there's the Mhor Peninsula, and there is a hike that goes along there which I'm actually thinking about doing, possibly winter time. So the trail's actually come off the road for a bit. Looks like it might be going along where camper vans camp. I can see two people taking in the views in the distance. So I suspect there's some camper vans at some point, because the path joins. Looks like a sort of like lay-by for camper vans, possibly. Well, I think it'd be a good place to camp along here, although there's a lot of stones. I don't know how well the pegs are going, but I'm sure people have camped along here. There are plenty of places along the coast path actually, especially the remote bit to camp. As you get more towards the further away from Broderick, if you're coming from that way on the remote part, more towards after the middle bit of the remote part, there's quite a few places to camp. The best place to camp if you want some breeze, if it's not very windy, is probably the Cock of Arran, because it's quite points out at the sea, a point, and you're going to get wind from all directions. So if you want to avoid the midges, that's where I saw someone else camping this morning. It had much more, like it had a breeze. Where I was camping there was no breeze, so the midges were pretty bad where I was camping. And it's by a cave as well, which of course I missed. Totally forgot about looking at it. Oh well, I reckon campers come along here, or four-wheel drives, because there's like a track, and then park up here for the night. Don't really fancy camping somewhere like this. I want to camp on a path, not like a four-wheel drive track. But it's only 3 something, so I want to get a bit further. Just come from there. Look at that really cool rock formation. And carry on the road along here again, back on the road. Check out this graveyard. These graves look really old, these little stoned ones. There's some more modern ones there. But what a place to be buried, eh? It's right by the main road. There's no church or anything, it's just in the middle of nowhere, no settlement. Maybe there used to be a settlement here. Nice spot to take a rest in the shade just behind the camera, and in some cases it's a bit of a permanent rest, isn't it? Okay, so there is a shop that's closed at the moment. It's Sunday times, closed at 4. Tomorrow's Monday, so I'm thinking about, the shop is not too far away and I don't want to camp past the shop, so I want to pick up supplies tomorrow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to camp up the loch here. I might put the name of the loch up on the screen. I can't remember the name of it now. It's only about 330 metres up from sea level, so it's not too much of a climb. And hopefully there's a river on the way, like a mountain stream coming down as well, so there'll be some water as well for cooking. So I think that's my best option for tonight. So I'll be going up there. Hopefully there's an area to camp and without trees, because I need breeze, need wind to keep these bloody flies away, these midges. There's no right or way sign going up here, but I'm guessing it's alright. I guess I have a right of access in Scotland. Didn't say private, keep out or anything. It's a bit overgrown up this track up here. Don't know if this was a wise choice. Am I going the right way? I think I went the more overgrown way. There might be an easy way back down. This bit don't seem so bad.
People obviously walk up this bit, I can see footprints. So far, there ain't much in the way of wind. No wind. Not even a breeze, to be honest. I know it's not the coast path, it's a place to camp tonight. It's quite a walk compared, because considering I've walked all today, been walking all day, and to add this to it, but it's better than camping by a road. Oh, so far the route's really easy to follow. It's not that bad actually. I mean, if you didn't have a bag like me, it should be easy. Looks like I've got a deer fence to get over. Oh, I wish it was a gate. I ain't got much energy. It's a lot of ferns. My experience of Arran so far on the Isle of Arran, there's a hell of a lot of ferns on this island. So many, even up here. Oh, it's a bit more of a breeze now, which is good. Ideally I want to camp by a water source. Even if I might not walk all the way up to the loch, but then again I might. I mean, it's not that hard, to be honest, even though I'm knackered. Oh, this is really awesome. Sorry I'm not doing tripod shots. I'm going to throw the tripod off the side of the mountain if I see that anymore. No, I need to just walk, mate. Anyone who does long distance hiking knows that doing tripod shots is very, very laborious. Keep walking back and forth for the camera, so this is why I'm going to film it at the moment. Need a break from that. It's tempted to get the tripod out, but seriously, I don't want to have to keep stopping and starting. Look at this, like, how beautiful is this? The path is of very good quality actually. I wasn't expecting this. For that waterfall, looks very refreshing. Still nowhere to camp on the way up. Oh, actually, what about the path? I can camp on the path, like, wonder if people... This is a nice little spot to camp. Right by the waterfall. I wonder. So I decided to camp here just by the water source. It's the only place, and after this bit it gets steeper going to the loch. I thought, you know, I'm doing the coast path, and not really, I could do that another time. I'm absolutely knackered as well, so yeah, I don't want to go too far up. And the camp here is just perfect, just enough for people to get past on the path. It's the only spot I could find. And the pegs went in okay actually. I'm just going to cook myself a meal. I'm absolutely starving. So this is what's on the menu today. Chicken tikka with rice. 1,000 calories, expedition foods. Link in description, guys. Right, I've just got some water on the boil for my chicken tikka.